See, nowadays, no one is following Indian culture. Actually, Indian culture is very good. If we follow Indian culture, we will get a lot of respect to other persons. So, Indian culture is very good.
What's good? The Indian culture, they have so much of restrictions. They are should follow some rules and regulations. They have to decide how to live in the country. They have to decide how what you wear in the dresses like saris, all this. But in Western culture, we have full much of freedom. We can wear anything and we can go anywhere without having any rules and regulations.
See, in Western cultures, you may have a chance to wear anything, but in our Indian culture, we have to follow some rules. That is called Indian culture. That's why they are following. See, in Indian culture, we have to wear some saris, like girls wearing saris and Muslim girls wearing burqas. These all things. See, if we wear the things, people give respect to them. So Indian culture is very good. Not like Western cultures. They are wearing shorts and they are coming out without wearing some clothes. It's not correct. So Indian culture is very good compared to Western culture.
What's good? They are decided to do how it is like you said Muslims wear burqas. How they can decide only Muslim girls have to wear burqas. But in Western culture, we have full much of freedom. Like we are comfortable to wear anything. We don't have any restrictions on that. But you said Indian culture is good. What's good?
See, we have been following all these things from for 1990s, but you're coming and telling that we have to follow Western culture. It is not correct. Our rules we will follow. That's it. We are not following any Western cultures. We will follow our rules and
Okay.
come.
Okay, now coming to this year and like this new trend, the Indian culture also spoils. Like they are wears like Western culture. They also follow Western rules. But you said the Indian culture, they follows their rules. They don't follow any rules. They are also follow the Western culture. They
No,
also attracted to the Western culture.
see, your very less members are following Western cultures. Not everyone. If you see Muslim girls, they are always wearing burqas. They are always.
Okay, now coming to like in olden days, we have a Sati Sagamana rule. Like husband is dead, the our wife is also have to go to fire and she also dead on the ashes, fire ashes.
See, it is once upon a time, but now we are removed this rule because of we are updated. So Indian culture also some changes happened. So we are also not doing like this type of things.
In Indian culture, I don't like this rule like casteism. They always wanted to be their caste. They wanted to be married with their caste. They don't want to do other caste to get married to their daughters or their children, the sons. But in Western culture, they don't have any like casteism. They openly can say they have loved someone. They definitely do marriages without having like you are not our caste. They don't decide like caste is important to the life.
See, in our Indian culture also we can marry the person who we want to marry. See, there is no restriction. No one tell like that. You have to only marry this person. You have to only marry this person. We can marry the person who we want to marry. There is no rule to only marry. Very less members they whom has casteism. They only doing like this, but not everyone like this. Okay.
And coming to the employment, in Indian culture, they don't have any opportunities like good employment opportunities. But in Western culture, they have so much of, they have freely nature. They can explore anything and they can speak with anyone fluently. They can improve their communication skills. But Indian people, they don't want to do that. Like they have a little bit of fear to talking with strangers. But compared to Western culture, they don't have any this much of like fairness, shyness.
See, in Western people are following our Indian culture like Namaskar. These all things they are following our culture, and you are telling that Western culture we are following, but it's truly wrong. And in our Indian culture also we have a lot of good things to follow, and we are following a lot of good things.
Okay, now coming to the education, in compared to Western culture, they have good education compared to this Indian culture. They have like free education up to 12th standard, but in India we don't have like that. We have to pay so much of fees to the colleges and schools, all of this. But in Western culture, and they all giving so much of freedom to the children, and they will like to do anything like games, sports, whatever they want, they can do it freely, and they can give good freedom to do all these things like swimming, and every day they can tell new lessons to them.
See, in our education sector now we are developing. If you observe most of the CEOs and what they call CEOs and PMs Indians only. Why? Because we have been developing our education since 2000. So we are also developing our country in education, and a lot of members improving the knowledge